I guess I'm not sure when it all started. I suppose it was probably a little while after your sister moved out. The big empty house just gets to be so much after a while. I needed a reason to get out of the house, so I started going for walks. And I wandered past a park, and I saw all these poor little birds. Such pretty birds. Oh, yes. Well, I decided I would try to help them. So I brought some breadcrumbs with me next time I went out and sat for a while feeding the birds. A few days later, I did it again. And before I knew it, I was heading down to the park every day. You know, looking back, I think it also helped me feel connected to you and your sister again. It reminded me of...
Oh, you hate to see it. Hi, I'm Jim Jams, and today I want to talk to you about the dangers of pigeon addiction. As you heard from poor Meredith Palmer, it all starts rather innocently. All she wanted to do was go on a walk, and she thought, hey, it's just once, that can't hurt, right? Well, let me tell you, it can. It can. It's April 6th, 2019, around 4 a.m. Meredith's children, Alex and Pamela Palmer, are each about to receive a phone call from their local hospital. They are about to find out that their mother, because of her addiction, has fallen down on her way to the park and will require intensive, not to mention expensive, surgery. And that's why I'm here with you tonight. No one wants to lose their parents, especially not to addiction. So what can we do to solve it? Now, I know that a lot of recent studies have shown that the most effective way to prevent pigeon feeding related deaths is through regular human contact, but sometimes that just isn't an option. Alex and Pamela both deeply love their mother, but Alex is the head of a very important department at a very real bank, and Pamela? She leads an extremely eventful life as a home economics professor. How can they possibly be expected to take time out of their busy lives to pick up the phone and call their mom? With the introduction of our pigeon prison bill to Congress, we can stop the plague affecting our elderly, and with no negative side effects. With the passing of the bill, any and all pigeons would be immediately outlawed and transported to detainment facilities all across this great country. Additionally, to help ensure the continued safety of our elderly in the future, anyone found to be keeping pigeons will be immediately jailed. No defense, no hearing, no nothing. We at the APPA don't mess around. Now, our critics say that our measures are somewhat harsh and barbarically inhumane, but I ask you, is that so bad a price to pay for safety? Before you answer, I'd like to bring in Meredith one more time to show why this bill is necessary. I'd like to, but I can't. That's right. Good old Meredith Palmer. At the young age of 68 has died of a heart attack. The cause of this? It's impossible to say for certain, but according to one doctor, it's almost undoubtedly probable that the cause was too many pigeons. It was probably, almost certainly, maybe pigeons. Please, folks, call your local governor and tell them to pass Bill P-18304. Together, we can end this menace.